Well, I thought you'd be back on the track, but I guess I was wrong, man. Well, the look in your eyes was the same empty eye that you chose. As I ran down the road, I'd forgotten this load was upon you. So the band packed its bags and played on.
The group got together in San Jose, California in 1969, late 69, early 1970. I myself and a friend of mine who played bass went to San Jose to make it big and famous, and got a rude awakening. We starved for a while. We got together with a guy named Tom Johnston and played a lot of clubs around San Jose for $5 a night. We worked once a week for about a year or so, maybe less. And we got a break with a production company in San Mateo who put us on our first album on Warner Brothers. At that time we were called Pud, and it was one morning that a friend of ours who was eating breakfast with us at the table said, "You guys are looking for a name," and we had been for a few weeks previous. "You guys ought to call yourselves the Doobie Brothers." Ha ha ha. It was ridiculous. It sounded hokey, first off, and we needed something else, so we decided to use it. We kept it, and here we are today. Since the band's been together, there have been a number of musical changes. We first started the band as a power trio, bass, drums, and guitar. Then we incorporated three horn players into the group, still as a power bass trio with horns. Later on, they dropped out, and we got another guitar player, which was Pat Simmons.
We had the world's biggest amplifiers when we first went on the road. Each one of us had about 400 or 500 watts that we were working with, and blowing the audience away. They liked it, you know. In those days, early 70s, it was okay to play that loud. People have begun to realize that it hurts. We've sort of changed with each album that we put out. Our first album was mainly kind of an acoustic type album. A lot of acoustic guitars and almost country type songs. The second album we got into more of a blues, rock and roll vein. Third album is probably a little more Latin and a little more production in the studio, I think. The fourth album is like real R&B. What Were Once Spices was a real rhythm and blues type album. Stampede sort of went to, we did a little bit of country rock and roll. Then with Taking It to the Streets, we, again, were into an R&B, a little more of a jazz kind of a thing. And then with Living on the Fault Line, we I have continued, I think, in the rhythm and blues direction, but maybe have become a little more sophisticated musically on this album. And then the next one coming up after this is back to the roots again. I think will probably be a little more rock and roll oriented album. So we're going round and round.